The Yale Bulldogs men's basketball team is going to party like it's 1962. The Yale Bulldogs defeating the Columbia Lions here at the Levian Gym in Manhattan 71-55 in the Ivy League regular season finale for both teams. The Bulldogs off to the NCAA Tournament as champions of the Ivy League. They'll be making their first NCAA Tournament appearance in 54 years, and Lauren Foti, in a game with so much pressure on the Yale Bulldogs, especially after what happened last season, regular season finale, win and in, didn't get the job done. They got the job done here today, got out to a 17-3 lead, and never looked back.
Yeah, they came out in this game pressing on the gas. They did not look back. They were hustling after loose balls, getting almost every rebound, and just hitting clutch shots when they needed to. And this was something that you want to see from a championship caliber team like Yale.
The focal point for the Yale Bulldogs almost all season long has been their dynamic front court play and the duo of Justin Sears, last year's Ivy League Player of the Year, as well as Brandon Sherrod. Those two players combined for 52 points in the first meeting between Yale and Columbia. In this meeting, only 17 points. Justin Sears only had 4 points in this contest. But even though the front court wasn't producing the way it is used to produce, Makai Mason in the backcourt, 22 points. And even though he's a sophomore, he's showing himself to being a leader as well.
Yeah, when your big men aren't performing, you need to look to someone else to get points for you. So tonight, that answer was Makai. He really got the offense going from the first minute of the game, really. So he was their clutch player of the night.
And after the game, Lauren got a chance to speak with Makai Mason. And to begin their conversation, Lauren asked Makai, after almost 365 days and having to live with what happened last year, to get the job done in the regular season finale in 2016, what did it feel like?
Yeah, it was nice to have an opportunity to do it again this year, and we were able to get it done. It's really surreal right now, but just having alums on the court after the game, it's been, I don't know, like 54 years or something. It's an incredible feeling.
You mentioned the alums. What was that like, seeing them storm the court after the final buzzer went off?
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. A lot of hugs and a lot of butt patting, but yeah, it was really good to have those guys come out and enjoy that moment with them.
Okay, so coming into the game, did you guys have a chip on your shoulder coming out onto the court after last year?
I think yeah, I mean, we didn't really talk about that game, but I think it was kind of in the back of our minds, having a sense of urgency coming out, and we kind of were able to jump on them and build on that lead.
You mentioned a sense of urgency. Was that the game plan going into tonight's game? Because you guys took a lead early on and never looked back.
It wasn't necessarily the game plan, but I think we came out with great energy, and then guys off the bench made huge contributions too. So it was all around great game for us.
Was there at any point in the game that you thought, we got this, this is ours?
Probably not until like 30 seconds left. We maybe up by 13 or something. We were all just kind of trying to stay focused. You know, after last year, we were just wanting to get it done. Okay,
so now in a week or two, people will be filling out their brackets. Why should people choose Yale?
I think we have a certain toughness about us, just as a team. And if we move the ball, I think we've our non-conference schedule really prepared us pretty well. We were played in Cameron and those kind of places at SMU, and we're able to compete pretty well. So I think that will help us.
As for the Columbia Lions, one of the best regular seasons in school history comes to an end. 21 wins in the regular season, 10 wins in the Ivy League, 10-4, but those 4 losses coming to the top 2 teams in the Ivy League, swept by Yale and swept by Princeton. No championship to show for it. The 4 seniors, Maldo Lowe, Alex Rosenberg, Grant Mullins, and Isaac Cohen, playing their final regular season game in Levian Gym. They elevated this program in their 4 or 5 years sometimes in this program. How should the Columbia Lions fans remember those seniors and this 2015-2016 season?
They should remember those seniors, as people who really put the program on the map. They brought such a great game to Columbia basketball, and this is something that they should be proud of, and something that they can look forward to in seasons coming, that maybe prospects coming to this school can look at them and be like, well, they were successful. We're going to bring this program a step closer to the NCAA tournament.
But those players will no longer play here collegiately at Columbia. Once again, the final score 71-55. The Yale Bulldogs head off to the NCAA Tournament regular season finale win over the Columbia Lions. Stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com. I have an interview with last year's Ivy League Player of the Year in Justin Sears after the game as well. For Lauren Foti, I'm Adesina Koiki. We're here at Levy & Jim in New York City for ALotofSportsTalk.com.